of the difference between ourself and the mind, and the difference between ourself and the body. We get all caught up in that. So this is, this is where unfortunately, Western civilization begins there. It begins in attachment. They never really had a clear understanding of they made attempts at it, but they never really got to a clear doctrine of detachment of spirit, soul, from mind, and even from body. Yes, so.
You're clearly saying that mind and spirit are different.
Well, we can say, it can also be said that everything is Brahman, everything is within spirit. Everything is a phenomena of spirit. This is like Madhvacharya's philosophy. Madhvacharya is our founder Acharya, and his philosophy is called Tattvavad, which means truthism. Like there's Mayavad, illusionism, and opposed to this is Tattvavad, truthism. His philosophy is that everything is true, even illusion. Because illusion has actual consequences. You see? If our purpose is to be Krishna conscious, to be in the spiritual world, lovers of Krishna, you see, then we cannot just say, yeah, it's just like a dream here, illusion. No, this is something real that is separating you from Krishna. We call it Maya, we say it's illusion, because it is temporary, because it is different, a different nature than ourselves. It is material, we are spiritual. And when we identify it with it, then that's a kind of illusion. But still it has real consequences, so it is also a truth. It's something like, I give the example of counterfeit money. Money that you print in your own basement. 100 euro notes in your... So, it's an illusion. You go to the market and you spend your false 100 euro notes. You're cheating. It's a criminal act. But you're able to do it because it looks like it's real. So you see, this is illusion. It's confusing something real, something that is, for something that is not. Therefore, Maya means Maya, not this. But still, the false 100 euro note has its own physical reality. It has its, if it was really, just ephemeral, in the sense that Mayavadis have of illusion, that it actually isn't there. You see, the Mayavadis say of this world, that it actually isn't here. So why are we, wow, it's not here? It really feels like it's real. No, the false 100 euro note, it's there. It's actually there in your hand. But it's not what people think it is. And that's the illusion. But still it has a reality, and therefore there are real consequences. So you see, this is an interesting view of things, that actually everything is based on truth. And there are different levels of truth, and we make mistakes by confusing different levels of truth. We confuse a lower level of truth for a higher level of truth. You see? So the mind is there, and the body is there, and everything is resting on consciousness. Therefore we're perceiving the body and mind and body are products of consciousness too. They're simply, lower states of a higher state. You see? A lower energy curve from a higher energy curve.
I hear you use the word product, so can you say that consciousness is a product of the soul, and mind is then a polluted version of this consciousness?
Yeah, you can say consciousness is not actually a product, but you can say it's a symptom. I'm just cautioning the word product because then that gives the idea of something at a certain time was created. But the soul is eternal, and consciousness is therefore also eternal, because consciousness is a symptom of the soul.
Attribute.
Yes, attribute. And then mind is a pollution of that attribute.
condition.
It's a more, solidified, gross, lower, concretized state of, reduction of potency. Where the same functions it's the same. In the mind we still try to do the same things that go on in the soul, but it's a crippled state. It's a crippled state of consciousness. So therefore, in that crippled state, you cannot achieve the same results you achieve by acting on the spiritual platform. All right, so now you see we're really over time, and I'll be in a lot of trouble with the management here of this temple. So I thank you very much for your kind attention. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.